What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are all doing well. I wanted to talk a little bit about Philippine culture here in the United States. It's not what you think it is. Unfortunately, those that have come here to the United States and have been here for many, many years now have the same attitude that a great old American has. They lost the culture that's in them. We know this by experiencing this 2 years in a row. We have a Philippine community here. They have a annual summer picnic that they have every year in Pittsburgh. We have attended that 2 years in a row. And every year that we have gone, we felt like an outcast. That's not the Philippine culture that I know. If you're not involved with certain things, I guess, with that community, you're considered to be an outcast, because that's exactly how we felt. We did not feel welcome. Nobody would talk to you. You pretty much were just on your own. We stayed long enough to have our dinner, and then we'd leave. What's the point in staying when nobody has an interest in wanting to get to know you? Now, I'm only talking about this because it's very real. This is how real it is. One of the things that I explained to my wife was, when you come here, please, whatever you do, don't lose that Philippine culture that's in you. That's what I fell in love with. And I don't want you losing that here. She works full time, my wife. She works with, American people, American women, men here. I don't want her to lose the culture that's in her. And she has not. So far, she's been here for 5 years. We have talked to people that has been living here for 5 years, 10 years, 30 years, 40 years. They don't act Philippine at all. They lost that. You know, I thought when I first brought my wife here, I wanted to get her involved with a Philippine community. I thought that would be the best thing to do. And so I did that. But we were seeing that it was totally different. It was not the same. People are interested to hear about your story. People are interested to find out how long you've been here. But then you start to notice how they start acting like they're better than you. And that's not what it's all about, man. So we have decided that our last experience, which was last summer with this Philippine community, we decided that we're gonna just stay away from it. When you go to these things and you don't feel welcome, and you don't feel I'm an American that has a Filipino wife, just as there are many, many people there that are married to Philippine or for American men. Nobody wants any parts of you. Nobody wants to talk to you. Everybody is, it's like if you're not part of that Philippine community already, it's like they put themselves in a bubble. And you feel like, what's that Christmas cartoon, the Outcast with the Outcast toys? You feel like an outcast. Nobody will even attempt to even come up and speak to you. Which I felt that to be rather disturbing. Is that what this is all about? Is it all about coming here and becoming one of us? And forgetting that culture that you have in you? I loved everything about my wife, that Philippine culture. And I keep telling her, please don't lose that's in you. That's people love you for that culture that's in you. You bring that out, and people, you change people with that culture. Here, I see also the ignorance in Filipino people. Um, this is a different kind of video for me, but I'm keeping it real. This is very real. Now, some people may say, well, I don't experience that. I was welcomed into a Philippine community. Well, that's just great. But make sure that you keep that culture that's in you. You can be accepted. But once you start losing that culture that's in you, and you become more Americanized, as I say, you're not any different than any American citizen that lives here. I deal with people every day. I deal with the public. My job, I deal with a lot of people in the public eye. I see what it's like every day, and it's disturbing to me. It's just disturbing to see how people are so uncaring and ungrateful, and how you can just look at somebody and either just flip them the bird, give them the finger, curse at them. I just don't understand that. So anyhow, guys, that's, you want me to keep it real on this channel? I'm keeping it real. That is truly what it's like here in the Pittsburgh area. And there is a very large community of Philippine people. People have actually come up to my wife and they exchange phone numbers, and they want to, I'll give you a call, and then you don't ever hear from them. Or they'll invite you to their home, and my wife will go to their home and spend the day with them, and then come home and say, honey, how was your day with, what was it like? She said, we had a great time. But then you don't ever hear from them again. That is the reality of what it's like here. Is that what it's all about? Coming here? Losing that humble, wonderful Philippine culture that's in you? To lose all that just to be what Americans are all about? America has a lot of problems. Okay? Yeah, it may be the land of opportunity to where, if you wanted to work 2 or 3 jobs, you can. But it also has become an unstable country where you just don't feel safe anymore, because people are on edge all the time. People are just walking on eggshells. So my wife and I have decided that we're no longer going to be attending this picnic, this annual picnic yearly. I think it's a shame. It's a real shame that it came down to that, but it is what it is. Her and I, we get out and we do as much as we can, and we have fun together, and that's really what it's all about. It doesn't really matter. And the other thing, we don't have any Philippine restaurants here in the Pittsburgh region. Why is that? What is going on? We got a lot of Philippine people live here. Why don't we have restaurants? We don't have any. We have to travel at least 4.5 hours away just to get some Philippine grub. You know what I'm saying? 4.5 hours, y'all. That's traveling half a day just to get some food, and then you're traveling another 4.5 to get back. They have it in Philadelphia, they have it in New Jersey, they have it in New York City, and in most western states in the U.S. Pittsburgh is a very large city. Why don't we have that? I don't know. We have a lot of Chinese restaurants. You have Chinese or Asian grocery stores that has maybe a handful of Philippine products. That's about it. So my wife and I, we try really hard we'll try to cook our own Philippine food because we crave that. You know, we're craving the foods of the Philippines. So anyhow, you guys, what's your take on this? Those of you that are living here in the States. I know Philippine people that have come here to live, and they've never even gone back to their country to even see their family. What is that all about? I know it's expensive to travel, but come on, man. Why would you just push your family aside like they don't mean anything to you any longer? And it's not just sitting and talking to them online with video. It's not the same. Why would you not want to go back? I have also spoke with many Philippine people that do that. They don't go back to their country anymore. It's a little disturbing to me. But it's not my business, right? Anyhow, one of the things that I have told my wife was, when you come here, family is everything. We are going to go back to the Philippines as much as we possibly can, and we try to go back every 2 years, and it went from 2 years to now I'm telling her we're going back yearly. We're going to go back to the Philippines every single year. Okay, as long as we're able to, we're going to do that. I think that's very, very important. By speaking to your family by video, it's not the same. It's just not. So that's my rant for this video. I'm keeping it real. And yeah, guys, I will talk to you guys in my next video. I hope you guys are all having a great weekend, and keep it real. And love the ones that you're with. That's really important. I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye.